It's almost like salmon.
All right, this might be a little too much.
Where do you keep your stuff?
I usually give it to Nils to carry.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Clevver Style. Woo! Hi! Oh my gosh, it's like a mix between videos with Drew and a video with Sinead, all in one. You guys, welcome back. We are going to do another one of your favorite shows here on this channel. It is Style 3-Way.
Oh yes, and for today's special item, we have a very summer appropriate item. It's definitely something we're all very familiar with. It is the crop top.
Le crop top.
Je te floop flee.
We are styling these crop tops from 3 different stores that you might have heard of before: Forever 21, Urban Outfitters, and one of my new favorite lands, slash one of my favorite throwback lands, Walmart.
They sell walls there.
What is Walmart? It's like they sell wall stuff?
So we were each given a style or an aesthetic to channel while styling these crop tops, and it's honestly pretty easy because it is pretty much how we dress regularly. So for me personally, I am going to be styling these crop tops in a more edgier fashion.
I was assigned a more like girly style, but I'm gonna call it feminine.
And I am styling all of my crop tops in a glam aesthetic.
So we all pre-shopped all of our looks from our own closets, and we are about to get changed into those, but here's kind of what happened back at home. Okay, so I'm in my closet right now and I'm feeling challenged, which I think is the point of this show. First things first is this Champion t-shirt.
I honestly feel like all I need to do to edge this up is to add a lot of black.
So what I was thinking is I have this skirt slash dress suspender situation just kept going. It's like a clown car.
But I'm really challenged with this whole idea of making this girly. My only kind of creative idea is to pair it with this kind of like pleated schoolgirl skirt.
Maybe like black jeans or like a black jacket or something. I think that's just the best way to go.
It's kind of hard to tell, but you guys will see it when I try it on.
This will be my backup option if I can't find anything else.
All right, you guys, first round, we have this $10 Champion tee from Walmart. Honestly, I didn't realize how lucky I got with this.
We did.
So lucky. Oh.
We realized. I was like, who's she been kissing up to?
Hey, listen, I understand, especially with a t-shirt crop top too, it's just a lot easier. But this is my style. I was wearing a Champion overalls in the intro of this episode.
In a more edgier fashion.
It's obviously a lot harder to make this edgy, so I have a couple options here. So yes, I changed from one pair of overalls into another. But
I support that.
Yeah, so everyone I think needs a pair of black overalls that are like distressed, because like I don't care what happens to these. The more I F them up, the cuter they become, in my opinion, you know?
I mean, fashion is art.
I have a pair of denim black overalls with my clonker boots that you can never go wrong. I put in some simple hoops and just a chain underneath, because with a color like this, it almost looks a little too much. But I like this option too, like if you wanted to wear pants or wear these down. I just think that if you like to like experiment with different styles, black overalls, get yourself a pair of black overalls. They solve so many of my issues on a day-to-day basis.
Amen. Okay, so this was like extraordinarily hard for me because I had the girly feminine vibe, which I am that, but I'm also kind of not that also at the same time. This is not girly or feminine. The only thing that's girly or feminine about it is maybe the color, and I actually don't know if I feel like this is orange. It's almost like salmon. It almost like matches my skin. It kind of is like, I don't know, it feels weirdly close to my own skin color.
It makes me look tanner.
Thank God something does.
You guys both look tan with these sunglasses on.
So I actually decided, since crochet is super big this year.
Oh, you said one of my trigger words.
I can't remember them all. But crochet, regardless of Sinead's trigger, is actually supposedly trendy this spring, according to TikTok. So I was like, and I've had this for forever, and I've never worn this out of the house.
I like that skirt, actually.
Maybe for good reason. I liked that it kind of like gave it like a little girly twist on it. It feels summery. I put on glasses because honestly, I just needed an accessory, and I was like, oh, this will make me look smarter. Does it work? Did I nail it?
Okay, so I was assigned the glam category, and would I wear this shirt with this? No, at all. But I think I did well with what I could do.
I love it.
Like I feel glam.
Yeah.
I feel like I am like a moody chick who like loves jazz.
Yeah.
And she's like an art curator.
Yeah.
So I just tucked the Champion into my bra, and then I paired it with this like suspender skirt dress situation.
Yeah.
Because this was glam. And when I Googled it, this seemed like it fitted, you know?
Yeah.
And then I paired it with this little shoulder bag that I am purposely not putting on my shoulder because I feel like that's what she would do. She would hold it as a little arm hand clutch situation.
Yeah.
And then I put these like this little moody sunglasses.
Yeah,
I like
you look
that.
hot. All right, it is time to get out of these Champion shirts and move into round 2, which might have been easier / harder depending on who you ask.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Now we move on to this tank top.
This is cute. It's nice. It's basic. It's in a good way.
I definitely am at an unfair advantage because I think that these crop tops lend way easier to getting or achieving a edgy or grungy type of style.
So how do I make this look good and cool?
I think I'm definitely gonna slap on some, like maybe some ripped jeans with this, or just some wide leg jeans.
Great question. I'm not really sure how to do that.
Like maybe a chain leather skirt, or I also have these like pants that I feel like I could definitely make on the grungy side.
I love this blazer I have.
You know what I could do with this black tank top is wear it with a schoolgirl skirt that actually has a print on it and a color.
This like diamond choker is wonderful.
But these two together obviously would look very fine. This would look good with literally almost anything. It's just I don't know how to make it feel special when it's just a black tank top.
All I know is that I will not be wearing this crown, but isn't it so pretty? I know, it's so cute. Ow, ow. Thanks, bub.
Okay, you guys, next up we are all wearing this very stylish but simple crop top. We're wearing it in black. It also comes in white. This is what it looks like when you can see the whole thing. Very cute, very simple. I love this little divot right here. The neckline is very flattering. I paired it with this accessory, this necklace. I love a layered situation. And I thought the gold would be a nice pop because I like the way gold looks with black. Silver looks good too, but I feel like gold is a little more extra.
Dressier.
Yeah.
And then I put a blazer with it, and at first I was gonna pair it with shorts that were also ripped and fringy, and then I was like, no, I've done that before. So then I went with just like not ripped jeans, and I was like, no, I've done that before. So then I went with ripped jeans because I felt like it was more of a statement, you know? Which is like, I think more so what we were trying to do with glam, of like an out of the box, like stepping out to step out, you know? And then I put it with these just simple, strappy black heels.
Yeah.
Simple but effective.
Erin, you looking cute over there, girl.
You do look cute.
Thanks, guys. Okay, so if you have been subscribed to Clevver Style, you'll recognize some of these pieces. I wore this in a TikTok video where I was like the dark academia aesthetic. Because black tank tops, you can wear with anything, but I felt like with like light color florals, it just didn't quite work together. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna lean into the feminine concept of a like tennis skirt and just do kind of more of a monochromatic look and let like the accessories be the color pops that have like feminine twists. Like this has like this little bow. I love a little like beret. And I liked the idea of like keeping it like schoolgirly with like tennis shoes. But I do like this. I think it still is like girly. I just think it's a girl who's like also a little bit bad.
Yeah, I like this
it.
a lot. I really do like this a lot.
Yeah. Okay, Pretty Woman.
Okay, I'm actually really disappointed in myself.
Hey!
Well, because I forgot my black denim jacket, and this is really what this outfit is missing, like very badly. At least that's how I feel. I feel like it's missing a big, bulky black denim jacket. Yeah, so I went for this pleather situation skirt.
Pencil skirt?
Yeah, it's very thin, and I'm wearing the wrong underwear, but I just didn't, you know, I was like, I'm not gonna take off my underwear right now.
Touch it.
Of course.
It's nice.
I really like the color too. Plus, like this material, you can never go wrong. It always looks a little bit more edgier. I love a thigh-high boot. I think there's something so sexy about a thigh-high boot. And plus, I wear my thigh-high boots with everything. Yeah, and then I had this big black bulky denim jacket. It's killing me on the inside. Just because I think that would turn it more from like a going out clubby type look, which is this is teetering on the edge of, into more of like a daytime streetwear, street ready type thing. And then I'm not a purse girl and never have been, so it's always hard for me to accessorize that way.
Where do you keep your stuff?
I usually give it to Nils to carry. I'm wearing a pink diamond choker as well, so I got this at Forever 21 that one day, remember?
You know what I'm looking at?
My neck.
So cute.
It's cute.
Okay, you guys. Next up is our third and final round, and it was the hardest for me. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm a little nervous to see
You know how I
this.
feel about it.
Oh, we'll see. Keep watching.
So for the next round, I have this very adorable cropped puffy sleeve top.
So at first I was thinking to like layer this over a dress that's currently dirty. I don't know where it is.
So you think I'd be nervous about this, but I actually feel really good about this one because I feel like the pattern and the print is kind of like soft grungy.
I'm thinking going with this like two-tone black leather skirt. This side is leather, this side is denim, and it kind of feels like color blocking in a way.
Imagine this turtleneck is a dress and like to layer it and like put some boots with it and maybe a belt, but I don't know if it's gonna work with this neckline necessarily.
All right, there's something I really love about this skirt. I think it's the extraness of it all. It's kind of like that leathery, almost latexy, like plasticky looking type of leather. It's really fake, obviously.
Otherwise, I don't really know what bottoms to wear with this.
So I have this pink jumpsuit, which I think could work.
All right, this might be a little too much.
I don't know, maybe with a necklace, we'll see.
So I'm in the fast lane in this round. This is the floral puff sleeve top from Urban Outfitters. It was $54. This is so in the vein of like my category, so it was a lot easier for me to style, but I know it's like really hard.
Shut up, Erin.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm sorry. I obviously, this is super easy for me to style. I could have worn this with like a million different things, but I paired it with some cute overalls. I wanted to dress it up a little bit because I could have just worn like cowboy boots or tennis shoes or whatever, but I wanted it to look like a little bit dressier. So I added this hat. I added these like cute like booties.
Those are so cute. I just saw them.
Thanks.
they
You
are
can
cute.
see like 7 shades of my spray tan. Don't zoom in on that.
All right, so listen,
I didn't see what you were seeing, and I was like, "Is Drew gonna be okay? Should we stop and call like 911?"
you guys remember my obsession with booty bags when they first came out? The obsession has not gone away. It is the way I can wear a purse. I don't like carrying purses. They always end up getting disgusting after a while. They just end up like collecting the trash of the world and all my trash, and I just hate that. So like, I love a little mini bag, but that again is like my only accessory for this top minus my jewelry. So the top obviously is floral. So you have to really go the opposite way, you know, like if you wanted to keep this edgy. So yeah, I wore my distressed DSTLD jeans. I love DSTLD. If you guys have not checked them out, they're so good.
DSTLD?
DSTLD.
I really like your bracelet.
Thank you. Yeah, this bracelet is from Collected. I found this ring in the dressing room a second ago. I have a Forever 21 choker. It's my like collar choker, which I love. It actually like goes in like a belt. And then I have my same chain on. And then I have these earrings. One's a little moon and the other one's
whoa! We'll show Erin this side.
Oh, it's different.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So it's just like little pieces. I actually think it's really easy to turn like things into a more edgy style, and just depending on how edgy you want to go with it, you know?
I'm over here looking like I work at Glossier. If you know, you know. Like literally, this is their uniform.
Like, where did you get that?
Where did I
From
What if she was like Glossier?
Do you work at Glossier?
No, but I remember I literally went to Glossier and I saw their uniforms and I was on a mission to get that. Listen, I struggled on this round. I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm not crazy about the way I put this together, but I did the best that I could do with what I was given.
I actually don't think you struggled that much. I don't really like this.
But I put this choker on with it because I felt like it tied in the black in the top and the boots, and I felt like it glammed it up just a little.
Yeah.
But the painter jumpsuit is just not all that glam, I think, by any definition.
All right, so overall, I think the biggest thing I always take away from these style three-way videos is like at the end of all outfits, I'm always like, I don't know if this is exactly how I would style this. I think it's a lot different, like when you're at home, throwing things on, trying things on. I think we all did a really good job.
If it doesn't seem like it would work, try it anyway.
Yeah.
Because actually, some of the weirdest stuff I've concocted on this channel has been some of my favorite stuff, and I would have never tried it if it wasn't for this show. So let this show be an inspiration to you out there. If you have some stuff that feels a little funky in your closet, pair it with a bunch of other stuff that's funky and see what happens. And if you liked also any of these crop tops that we showed off today, we'll link them in the description below, and they're pretty affordable.
Yeah.
They're super affordable. Also, I want to hear from you guys. Like, what other things should we style 3 different ways? Because the possibilities are endless, truly.
Really, truly are. You guys, when you're done doing all that stuff, and then click right over here to watch even more from Clevver Style.